Hello there boys and girls, my name is Rapskilian and welcome to today's little video. Today we're going to be talking about indie games and what I feel needs to be talked about, and most likely, hopefully it will change something, and maybe it'll change your opinion, maybe it will not. This is just another rant after spending quite a few hours on the Steam store and also PlayStation store and also on the Xbox store and generally every single store where we can get video games. And I wanted to talk about one issue that I've seen. It's prevalent and it's getting kind of tiresome. Every single not every single, but let's say 80% of indie games being released nowadays is pixel game. Now, what I mean by pixel art is everything is in that sense of a pixel, trying to tap into the nostalgia that we had of the 90s and the 80s games and everything, you know. And be that may, if it is to the style of the game, where it belongs in the game's art design, then it's something completely different. But I feel like it's being overdone way too much. It has become a point where I'm like, another one, really? I just want to have an indie game that is not pixelated, not pixel. If I want to see pixelation, I can watch Japanese porn. Ha ha ha. But seriously, I feel like it's becoming too much of a thing where people have become, if you think indie, you think pixel art, you think 8-bit graphics or whatever, 16-bit graphics, and trying to look that retro style. And it's getting to the point where I get put off from indie games. And if you go into the Steam store, you just see thousands upon thousands of indie games that have that shit pixel graphic, and it's off-putting. It really puts me off as a gamer. I don't feel like I want to go out and buy it. I don't feel motivated to buy it as I went before, like Super Meat Boy or the Rising of Isaac, or was it Binding of Isaac, not the Rising of Isaac, Binding of Isaac. And it's just become to the point where I'm like, well, no. Why is this a thing? Why do we not actually try to innovate ourselves? Because the AAA studios are bringing out heavy graphic games, and there is actually, to be honest, there's no more excuses from indie developers to say, well, it's mostly because of my artistic opinions and style, and also budgetary reasons that we can't do high fidelity graffiti games. Well, my friend, if you haven't noticed, there's a thing called Unreal Engine 4, and it brings beautiful graphics to the game, and it's for free. So if you don't feel like lying to me further, then go get yourself an Unreal 4 engine. I'll leave a link in the description for any wannabe indie developers looking at this video. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm coming off as a dickhead. That's true, I am a dickhead, but I'm gonna deal with that throughout my life. But the point I'm trying to say here is, guys, we need to look at, it's just my opinion, I think it's getting too much. It's becoming to the point where I'm like, it's every third out of, let's say, out of 10 games, 6 games are pixel games, and it's become annoying. Yes, it's cool because you can put more gameplay elements into the game and less worrying about the engine being over cumbered by the graphical problems, and I get that, I understand that. But if you're working on, let's say, the PC platform, that's not an issue. If you're working on the Xbox 360 or Xbox One or PS4 or PS3, that is not an issue. If you're working on mobile games, I completely understand your decision to do that, but how about try being innovative? That's what indie development is at the moment. It's becoming innovation. It's becoming something different than the usual what we see on the market, in the AAA market. For instance, I'm looking at a game called This is the Police. It looks non-pixelated. It's really great. I might be wrong, but it's shell-shaded gameplay, and it's an RTS police kind of thing, and that's kind of cool. Unraveled, that's a great indie game, non-pixelated. It's just, try not to be just like the average Joe. If you have the opportunity to develop a video game, bring in a new game to the market, be able to express your inner butterfly and show the world your talent, please don't do it like everyone else is doing. Be different, be new, be innovative. Before you put the pen to the paper, think about it. Just think about it for a minute. Anyway, guys, this is my short but random rant about indie games, and I hopefully you enjoyed it, and I want your opinion as usual, guys, in the description. not the description, the comment. Put your comments with your opinion about this topic, or am I just being picky about nothing? I've been thinking about this for the last few days, and my opinion is it's become too much, and there's way better engines out there to develop with, and free, of course, like Unity, Unreal 4. Just don't hinder yourselves. Become free. Set yourself free. Alright guys, my name is Rapskilian and you've been the Pioneers. Love your faces with a bit of pie, and I'll see you guys and girls next time. Bye bye.